have obtained the national operation clearances from CAM for this Boeing 77-8 to fly in Malaysia and internationally. Thank you. The arrival of Boeing 77-8 is our commitment to maintain a young and modern fleet of aircraft. By the end of this year, we are planning to induct 17 units Boeing 77-8 aircraft into our fleet. This aircraft is fuel efficient with a lower carbon footprint and improved range. While we are the first to operate this Boeing 77-8 in Malaysia, the aircraft already being operated by more than 40 airlines across the world and clocking more than 1.5 million flying hours, with over 2,000 flights being operated on a daily basis. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end my opening speech with special thanks to YB Datuk Seri, Datuk Siong, and our distinguished guests from the regulatory bodies, aviation industry, our media, travel, trade partners for gracing our event today. A special thanks to Datuk Captain Chester Wu and everyone from CAM as well as MEFCOM for all their support that enabled us to operate the Boeing 77-8 in a timely manner. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Captain Mustafiz, thank you very much for the opening address. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to welcome our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Dr. Sri Engineer Dr. Wika Siong, Minister of Transport Malaysia, to deliver his keynote address and to officiate the launch of today's ceremony.
Terima kasih. Yang berbahagia Datuk Captain Chester Wu, CEO Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Saripudin bin Haji Kasim, Executive Chairman Malaysian Aviation Commission MAVCOM. Yang terhormat Pak Rusdi Kirana, Founder of Lion Air Group. Yang berbahagia Datuk Chandra Ramamurti, Strategic Director of Lion Air Group. Captain Mustafiz bin Mustafa Bakri, CEO Batik Air Malaysia. Mr. John Bruns, Senior Vice President of Boeing Sales and Marketing, Asia Region. Distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Salam sejahtera, salam keluarga Malaysia. Apa khabar semua? Kabari waras. I'm delighted to join all of you here today to celebrate the rebranding of Batik Air after 10 years of being known as Malindo Air. I congratulate Batik Air for successfully completing this rebranding exercise and introducing Batik Air as a young and growing airline offering very competitive services within Malaysia and the Asia Pacific region, especially in the recent years. I've also been made to understand that the strategic plans of the newly rebranded Batik Air is in tandem with the Lion Group of Airlines and hinging on KLIA as the gateway for transit passengers from Indonesia to points in the Asia Pacific and vice versa. Batik Air will promote the seamless transfers of these passengers via KLIA and further develop the strength of this network with the Lion Group of Airlines as well as its partnership with other airlines. This will enhance the future growth and connectivity for Kuala Lumpur International Airport and the Malaysian aviation market. Prior to COVID-19, the former Malindo Air has grown into a major player operating 50 aircraft and a major employer in this region. I'm proud to see the newly rebranded Batik Air is in progress of introducing 17 aircraft this year in response to the recent reopening borders and its readiness to restart and support the travel businesses. With these aggressive plans to rebuild the airline in the post-pandemic era, I'm confident that we will see an airline that will not only meet the market demands, but will continue to grow and flourish successfully. We are also here to celebrate the launch of the Boeing 737-8 aircraft into the new Batik Air fleet. This is yet another historic milestone for Batik Air Aviation, as Batik Air will be making history by being the first airline in Malaysia to operate this brand new 737-8. The Boeing 737-8 can fly up to a maximum of 8 hours. With this new aircraft, Batik Air will be able to improve its product offerings to travelers and operate further to new markets. Batik Air will soon fly to Karachi, Pakistan with this aircraft. Kudos to Batik Air for your foresight in your expansion plan. The timing of Malindo's rebranding to Batik Air is significant and important as the airline emerges from one of the most difficult times in the history of aviation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Kuala Lumpur International Airport's position as an aviation hub has also grown by offering direct connectivity to almost any part of the Asia-Pacific region. With the aviation sector facing ongoing challenges, it will become even more important for both the airline and KLIA to jointly plan ahead for the future. In that spirit, the government remains resolutely committed to the strong positioning and sustained growth of KLIA. The future of Batik Air and KLIA are intertwined, where each complements and helps the other progress and grow. The success of KLIA as a regional hub is strategically important to our country. It supports essential economic linkages with the rest of the world and a catalyst for the growth opportunities of our economy. We look forward to welcoming the connecting traffic from Lion Air Group, especially from Indonesia, to transit through KLIA, as they will contribute significantly to our economy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, YB.
We have also good reasons to be optimistic. Since the reopening of our borders to all vaccinated travelers in April, the newly rebranded Batik Air's traffic has been steadily increasing, and I am advised that the airline will deliver 2 million passengers volume by the end of the year 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, the rebranding of Batik Air and the launch of their Boeing 737-8 marks the beginning of Batik Air's exciting transformation. It is an endeavor that holds much promise and benefit not just for Batik Air, but also for our aerospace and air transport industry. This is surely a very happy occasion. To conclude, I would like to congratulate the entire Batik Air team for achieving this new milestone, and I look forward to celebrating more and more achievements and milestones with Batik Air in the years ahead. Before I end my speech, I need to remind not only Batik Air, but all aviation operators and airlines to continue to strive for improvement in your services as we all play our roles to aid the economy, the country's recovery. But in doing so, we must remember that as people movers, we must also strive to keep the airfares within affordable and accessible limits. Thank you for the round of applause. Malaysia will soon be attending the 41st Triennial Assembly of International Civil Aviation Organization to be held in September 2022. Malaysia will be seeking re-election for the 6th consecutive term on the ICAO Council's Part 3 for 2022 to 2025. As a responsible and committed council member for the past 5 terms since 2007, Malaysia has always been an exemplary contributor to the international growth and development of civil aviation. I urge our operators, airlines, to continue adhering to and upholding the regulation standards as set by CAM, MAFCOM, and ICAO. We must consistently display our commitment to ensuring the strictest safety standards and place passengers and crew as our paramount concern. We, Malaysia, represent a major aviation hub in our region of the world, and leading by example in terms of focusing on our passengers and crew's comfort and safety. It is especially important now as others look to us to provide leadership in an uncertain time of recovery and recuperation after COVID-19's pandemic. The government, especially Ministry of Transport Malaysia, will continue to be your partner and collaborator in developing the civil aviation industry as a sustainable and safe area of growth into the future. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby officially announce the newly rebranded Batik Air and launched the Boeing 737-8. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Thank you once again, YB Minister. YB, if we could have you to remain on stage and proceed to the launch pad to your left-hand side for the official launch ceremony today. And joining YB on stage, may we please welcome Yang Berbahagia Datuk Captain Chester Vu, CEO of Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia, Yang Terhormat Bapak Rusdi Kirana, founder of Lion Air Group, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Chandran Rama Muthi, Strategic Director of Lion Air Group, and Captain Mushafiz bin Mustafa Bakri, CEO of Batik Air Malaysia, for the official launch ceremony. Photographers, media friends, do take your position to capture this auspicious occasion. YB Minister, on the count of 3, we would like to request, on the count of 3, to push the lever up as Batik Air officially takes off and spread its wings to a wider audience. Are we ready for takeoff? On the count of 3, in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the newly rebranded Batik Air and the launch of the new Boeing 737-8 aircraft. YB, as well as our distinguished guests, if you could stay on stage for a moment for a quick photo opportunity at the center of the stage. As we commemorate this historic moment, can we also have the beautiful Batik Air crew members to join YB and our VIPs on stage for a photo opportunity? There we go. The rebranding and the official launch today could not come at a better time as international borders reopens and the travel industry shows positive signs of improvement, and we are sure that Batik Air is poised to be a major player in the region. And once again, we would like to thank our guest of honor, YB Menteri for joining us here today, for his kind support. All right, the photo opportunity would not be complete without the aircraft inside. All right, we'd also like to take this opportunity to express our deepest gratitude to our guest of honor, YB Menteri, for gracing this event with his presence. As such, we would like to present YB with a token of appreciation. Can we please invite Bapak Rusdi Kirana to present a special token to YB for his kind presence here today and for his support. Thank you once again, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Engineer Dr. Wika Siong, our Minister of Transport Malaysia. And we'd also like to take this opportunity to show our appreciation to Yang Berbahagia Datuk Captain Chester Vu. We'd like to invite Captain Mushafiz to present a token to Datuk Captain Chester Vu, who leads the Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia and who was instrumental to launch Boeing 737-8 aircraft in Malaysia. Thank you very much for your kind support to the entire Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia. Right, thank you YB, thank you Dato, and thank you to all of our VIPs on stage for the official launch and introduction of the newly rebranded Batik Air and the new Boeing 737-8 aircraft. Thank you YB. And our VIPs, you may proceed back to your seats and enjoy the next part of today's program. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have also prepared a special video for you on the newly rebranded Batik Air featuring the new Boeing 737-8 aircraft. Feast your eyes on the screens in front of you and enjoy.